This the introduction. Yep, I'm introducing me. 6 feet, 300 pounds, known to rock the newest sneaks. Coolin', never fooling, rocking G-Shocks like it's jewelry. Counting mad currency, flowing better than fluently. A man told me my years ain't match my wisdom.
On May 6, 2017, Cinco de Mayo Weekend, two of the greatest Mexican fighters of our time faced off in a match to decide who will go down as possibly the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. I'm your host, King Brian Moses Camara, and welcome to Neutral Corner, where we take fighters from past and present from all prominent combat sports and stack them up against each other in a fictitious head-to-head battle, going by their statistics, their accomplishments, and attributes to hypothesize who will be victorious in a fight between two combatants. Today we'll be discussing the upcoming matchup between Canelo Alverez and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. First, we'll be weighing in Canelo Alverez, who started boxing at the age of 13. He has an amateur record of 44-2. Alverez turned professional at the age of 15 years old, shortly after winning the Junior Mexican National Boxing Championship in 2005. Since then, he's captured 2 world titles and has defeated some of the biggest names in boxing at the tender age of 26, with 1 draw and with 1 loss being that to the only infallible fighter in sports history, which was Floyd Mayweather, the Great. With 48 wins, 34 knockouts, Alvarez has a 71 KO percentage. He is considered by most to be pound for pound the world's best boxer. Next, we'll be weighing in Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., the son of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., a 6-time world boxing champion. Chavez's average career only consisted of 2 fights against former world champion George Paez's oldest son, George Paez Jr. Chavez turned pro at 17 years old with a record of 50 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest with 32 KOs, giving him a 65% KO rating. When it comes to size, Canelo is 5 feet 9 inches with a 70.5 inch reach. Chavez Jr. is 6'1 with a 72 inch reach. Chavez is naturally the bigger man, and with him also competing at super middleweight and light heavyweight, he definitely has the advantage in size. As the saying goes, size matters. Size is a significant advantage that can cause a smaller opponent to exert more energy, throwing and even taking shots. Size is the reason why we have weight classes in fighting sports, to limit a fight being dictated by such factors and more about skill. The size disparity isn't enough to make this fight unfair by any stretch of the imagination. Regardless, size is a significant advantage which forces the smaller opponent to exert more energy in movement, ring generalship, power, etc. Draining the smaller fighter faster, especially if they end up in a scuffle or clinch. Edge in size clearly goes to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Offensively, both fighters are excellent combination fighters, but Canelo Saul Alverez is quicker and packs the same amount of punch, if not more than Chavez Jr. Alverez is the better body puncher, and Alverez also has a much more methodical approach to his offense, who doesn't mind taking his time to pick his shots and continuously break his opponents down throughout the fight. This round goes to Alverez. While Chavez Jr. inherited most of his father's boxing ability, unfortunately he did not pick up on such things as his discipline and his father's savvy defensive skills. He has to a point shown that he has his father's legendary chin, no doubt. His ability to stand and trade shots is not in question, but his defensive ring movement and punish game is. Canelo, on the other hand, has some of the best counter-punching in the game. He does like to stand and trade at times, but when he does display his offense, it's never good for his opponents. Again, this round goes to Alverez. The only significant advantage Chavez Jr. possesses over Canelo is size. Canelo Alverez surpasses him in every other way, such as speed, power, and experience. There really aren't many fighters in the sport today that is as well versed as Canelo Alverez. He has tremendous boxing IQ. He has been in being the fastest blitzer in the game, which was Amir Khan. He spanked other Hall of Famers such as Miguel Cotto and Shane Mosley. He adapts and recognizes patterns faster than most fighters in the game. His chin and his stamina and substantial boxing ability make it near impossible to stun or hurt him early in the fight. The longer he's in the fight, the stronger he gets, and it gets more difficult for his opponents to defeat him. He's kind of like a Hulk in a sense, but in the boxing world. Since we are comparing fictional characters here, Julio Cesar Chavez is very much like an Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader version of a boxer in the sense of that he never reached his full potential because of the life choices that he made. He is naturally gifted in all aspects of boxing, and he definitely defies the typical belief that rich kids don't box. One does not stay undefeated for very long while obtaining the WBC championship by accident. A lot of people would agree that he had more discipline and more focus, that he could easily surpass the clout of what his father had done in his heyday, and may very well easily become the greatest Hispanic fighter of all time, if not the greatest fighter overall. The kind of when Canelo Alverez possesses is what Chavez Jr. needs. Canelo Alverez is a mixture of all the great Latin fighters wrapped in one. His speed and savviness is on par with Hector Camacho and Oscar De La Hoya. He's a power puncher like Robert Duran and Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. His counter-punching ability is better than Juan Manuel Marquez. And of course, there's many other great Spanish fighters that I could compare him to. So long story short, you have the son of one of the greatest fighters of all time who never realized his true potential going up against a fighter who will most likely become the greatest Spanish fighter of all time by a large margin. Chavez Jr. will give a good effort at first. However, the longer the fight goes on, the harder it will be for him. Even if he manages to take Canelo's hard shots to the face or the head, he will eventually succumb to the body punching of Canelo. I have Canelo winning with a finish after the 6th round. Thank you very much for watching the 4th episode of Neutral Corner. Please leave a comment below, let me know what you guys think, as well as future matchups that you guys would like to see. Also, links to all the equipment I use are down below in the description. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And if you like, please support my Patreon page, which is also in the description below. It's your favorite fighter, Brimeses. I will see you guys next time.